Hello everyone and welcome back to I Say Cosm. Today we're gonna get back into World of Horror because I've been watching that Junji Ito Maniac special on Netflix. Last time we did the short story there. I think there's other ones. I'm not sure what that is. We can just go quick play though. Yeah, we'll just go to the basic settings. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Alexandria 48 BC. Oh, this is our old god. The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the museum of our town for its premiere. So each old god has like a different rule and stuff. And we deal extra damage and so does our enemies. So that could be interesting. We have our statuses and perks up here, I think. So safety and numbers is why did you sign that contract? Plus 1 max reason at the end of the mystery. If you don't have at least 2 followers, lose 2 reason. Okay, we gotta find followers then. Discharge summary. Discard for plus 20 experience. I guess we'll do that. Now. Nothing else we can do with it. Yep, alright. Brittle bones run in your family and you've spent each summer in a cast. You start with extra experience and a medical kit, but each damage can cause an injury. Yes. Alright, let's see what items we have. Nothing. Medical kit. Cool. No spells. Allies, who's Yoichi? Hey, we have an ally. Double available funds. Yoichi smiles faintly. Okay. We can let him go for extra money, but I don't... We've only got 4 funds at the moment. We can wait till later. Probably better to have another one before we start, anyway. The city is changing so fast you can barely recognize it anymore. Choose up to 2 different actions, 2 different additional actions. Playthrough. Sure. I don't know. Mailbox is empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Cool, I think that's there. We can, however... we'll go back. Let's see, if we take a bath... regain some stats. We'll get a small XP boost. Hey, an empty bottle. We could have used that. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and you influence yet unsolved mysteries. So we've got Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin, Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors, Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Is that fruit? Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape, Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Obviously you can get different endings for these depending on what you do during. We'll start with the first one. A Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin, and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favourite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumours have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Let's find out. Forest suicides. Investigate the forest location twice to complete this quest. This is like a side quest. We can do that straight away though, probably. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there is no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Well, we'll head off to the forest. Investigation has taken a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Plus 4% Doom. Alright, that's our Doom system up there. Up at the top. Once it reaches 100%, bad stuff happens. And then we'll just do that again. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. A success. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. In a nearby dumpster, you find the sulfur-stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo, plus a curious incantation. Success. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Here's the note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Shared death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. I feel like that's going to be important later. Oh, we can forget spells to gain reason. Deals 7 damage. Plus 3% Doom, and it costs 1 reason and 1 stamina. I don't know if it's worth it to use it. Spells come at a cost in this game. If we go downtown, we can visit the dog. And he has a bunch of stuff. Oops, gotta equip that. Alright, let's continue on. Investigate the school. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. I don't have Ikumi. How is this possible? And I lose a reason. Yay. Let's go check out the schoolyard. Doesn't come to school since last week. I keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. He wasn't the same since he came back. If 000 didn't do those drawings, then who did? Let's just get an ally. Student B, yes. Wonder if they'll all help me. Okay. She won't. He won't. Sweet. While the school library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at her home in the city. Let's go. Nice. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Let's research occult notes. Knowledge check failure. Reading the ramblings of a madman has made you sick. We're losing our minds. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. We go to apartments. Let's have a look at our neighbor. Hey, I'm really busy today, let's hang out some other time. Okay. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow colour. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Intimidated by the unsettling painting, you're haunted by nightmares. Lose 2 more reason. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. And we're going to investigate apartments again. A heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. -2 stamina. Yep. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff looks exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Let's give it a quick look. A pale woman wearing nurse outfit stops you. Today, we are running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? Let's do it. Luck check failure. The weird nurse connects you to a machine in an empty room and leaves. You feel weaker and weaker, but only when the blood bag bursts open, spraying your blood everywhere. The alarmed nurses free you from the contraption. -3 stamina. Keep in mind, we have to go through another 4 of these mysteries. And we've already lost a lot of resources. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package, but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. We should ignore it, but dexterity check success. As soon as you pick up the package, you realize what you are holding and drop it in horror. +8 experience. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shirakawa students leapt in front of the train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. Down to the village. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. We're going to enter the portal. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards a light. Deserted temples overlook the giant corpses of the forgotten beasts. With no priests to harvest it, their blood is slowly flooding the valley. Start climbing the temple, submerge yourself in the sacred blood. Oh, we've encountered Scorching Sun? Or was that a while ago? Fill an empty bottle with blood. I knew there was a reason why we had the bottle. You fill a container with the sacred blood. Bringing it back to your reality is surely a corruption of all rights and won't do you any good. No problem. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Mr. Yokoyama, your new manager corners you. The previous one mysteriously disappeared a few months ago. My dearest Mizuki, long time no see. His breath stinks like rotten meat. Our parent company in Tokyo desperately needs new material. Something thrilling and exciting, he smiles. New blood. Lengthy photo shoot. Shocking tattoo. Tattoo? Splendid. Mr. Yokoyama claps loudly. I even know an artist willing to do a certain design. It might be a bit painful, but I'm sure that everyone will love it. I got tattooed on my shoulder and my neck. Well, and that's something to sacrifice 2 stamina for. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. An An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Yep, we're gonna have to. Oh, luck check failure. It was a complete waste of time. The senile old man was a bore and had nothing interesting to tell you. At least it's only Doom. Oh, but we're at 32%. That's a bit of a problem. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone and then it finally connects. Welcome home. Do you like it? Yes? I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. We're gonna remember the note. You recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence, a paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all humanity together. You need to think carefully about how to respond. I'm going to say you can't save everyone. You explain the imminent arrival of the old god. With its limitations, the bulletin could never hope to gather humanity in time. Not to mention how many people are unable to access a computer. As it is, convincing all of humanity to die is impossible. Oh, then we'll have to wait. It's disappointing, but that's alright. When computers advance and everyone can be connected, we'll come back for you. It's a promise, okay? The noise on the other end of the line suddenly cuts out completely. Still reeling from the mental assault, you find yourself staggering toward the futon. You collapse into it, and sleep soon takes you. You're awakened by the sound of the phone ringing. After what just happened, you hesitate to answer. You warily grab the handset. When you put the phone to your ear, you hear the trembling voice of the girl you met in the village. I can't thank you enough. It was in my head. And I nearly... She bursts into tears, thanking you over and over. You smile, relieved. You later learn that the suicides have come to a sudden and complete halt. But even still, its promise lingers in your mind. How long do you have until it comes back for you? You smother the thought. For now, it's finished. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin ending A. I guess if we didn't use that note, we would have got the other ending. And we get some rewards for it. Hooray! -3 Doom. The old god stirs. Fetid fumes. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. The further we get into it, the more crazy stuff is going to happen around here. Oh no. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today. Hey, there's a key. You decide to spend some time with your family living in a nearby town and rest. Feeling tainted by the horror you've experienced here, deep inside you know you will be forced to return one day. You shouldn't take all these weird items with you. They will await you in the storage. Occult knowledge will haunt you and your family. You will forget all your spells before leaving. That's a shame. Anyway, So that previous mystery kind of reminded me a bit of Pulse. It's like an it's a 2000s Japanese movie, I think. Really interesting, but very depressing. Very bleak. Anyway, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to I Say Cousin for more Cosmic Horror video games.